Hello! Welcome to our playthrough of Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters, or Demon Hunters, however you want to say it. Technically a sequel to the original Chaos Gate, which I believe came out in 1999? Hold on. 98, off by a year. We're going to be hopping into this game. For those of you who aren't familiar with my experience, I have played Warhammer 40k. Like the tabletop, I am a fan of the lore, though at the time of recording, 2022, I no longer play the tabletop game, because I don't have that much money. And Games Workshop kind of dicks. I am telling you right now that the game is only $45. But we just had this discussion. I'm automatically saying no, not worth the money. At full price, I mean $40, fine, whatever. Or whatever price. Just because Games Workshop, being Games Workshop, is actively going out of their way to discourage mods. They put it in the EULA for buying the game. You cannot use mods. They have put out an official statement. I'm not going to take the time to find it. Basically along the lines of, like, no, do not make mods for this game. We cannot promise we won't sue you, sort of thing. So, take that into consideration. It still may be a good game, but let's be honest, I am a huge fan of XCOM, XCOM Enemy Within, XCOM 2, XCOM Chimera Squad. All excellent tactical strategy games, which is what this is going to be. All incredibly well done. But what has given those games longevity? Replayability? The modding community. By golly. Long live the mods. And one of my favorite mods for XCOM 2, believe it or not, turned it into Warhammer 40k. So, am I going to say, don't get this game? No! It could... I haven't even played it. It could very well be a good game. We'll make that decision, but... yes. Already not worth full price. I mean, right now I'm going to say it's worth at least $40. We will make that decision as we play the game. Now, I have been told we're going to start a new campaign. I may adjust the webcam as we play. So we're going to start in slot 1. So you'll notice it starts on Merciful. There is an Iron Man mode. We're not going to use it. Default setting is Merciful. Once we start the campaign, I am told that this game is brutally hard, to the point where Merciful is normal XCOM. Standard is actually 2 jumps above it, so not hard. Sorry. Standard is hard. Ruthless is equivalent to actually 2 jumps above it, which is Legendary and XCOM. I forget the actual names. And Legendary is just a giant ball ache. I don't know how true that is. I don't want to play Unmerciful. I feel like with the fact that I've beaten XCOM, XCOM 2, and XCOM Chimera Squad on hard, I have beaten the long war mods for XCOM on normal and XCOM 2 on hard. I feel like Merciful is going to be too easy, so we are going to play standard with the caveat that depending on when we die, if we die, hopefully we don't die, but if I end up dying like 39 hours in, we're done playing. I have other games I need to play. Unless I'm like, oh my god, this game is amazing. Yeah, I could do another playthrough. But I think I can handle it. I do know 2 things about this game that is brutally hard. Oh, 3 things. Like I was saying. There are no mods. And 3, unlike XCOM, where you are rolling the dice, 90% chance to hit, 95% chance to hit, you know, 95% chance to miss a point-blank gunshot to the face, and it happens. In this game, it's not about hits or misses, it is just about you are always guaranteed to hit. It's just how much damage you're going to do versus how much damage you're going to take, that sort of. So, again, background. Love the Warhammer 40k lore. I deep dive that shit all the time, just for fun. Used to play Warhammer 40k, tabletop, the actual tabletop game. I had a Tzeentch army and a homebrew Space Marines army. I no longer play because I don't have that money. Yeah, fun for XCOM. Again, I'm okay with that. I felt like that was fine in XCOM. It worked. And to be honest, you hear that shit all the time in real life where, like, yeah, no, I should be dead, but for some reason the lighter stopped the bullet that I had in my pocket. You know what I mean? Or, I should be dead, I should have hit that target, and I just happened to sneeze at the wrong time. You know, it happens! So I'm okay with the way XCOM works. So we're going to see, we are going to play on standard. We will be learning as the game goes along. This is a tactical strategy game. I am hoping I can get a mission and the end of a mission within every episode, sort of thing. So these, I'm aiming for an hour per episode, but these might be closer to an hour, hour and a half. Or they might be like hour-long episode, followed by 30-minute episode when I just deal with stuff on the thing, followed by hour, that sort of thing. So this may be a bit unusual of a series. XCOM had a very good flow and that sort of thing. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. I will be adjusting the volume as we go. We're not going to do Ruthless. Larger. Enemies have much higher stun. Yeah. So this is I don't. It does make me nervous that this is default. Less aggressive. Plus 6 hit points. I mean, that sounds like 6 hit points in XCOM is a lot, but might it make it too easy? So we're gonna do standard, but with the caveat again. If I die early enough, I'll do a restart. But if we're deep in the game and I end up screwing up and losing, and I feel like I can't go back to an earlier save, that will be the end of the play. Or if I get through the first, few missions and I'm like, oh, yeah, I should be playing Merciful, then we're fine. I will not go up to Ruthless and Legendary. Standard should be fine. That is the other thing. I apologize. Again, I do tend to be... There have been numerous... This game came out in May 2022. We started recording in July 2022. There have been numerous patches. Breaking... How do I word this? Breaking potential combos in the game. Where you could create builds that trivialize the game. Now, one of my favorite things in XCOM 2 and XCOM is finding builds that do that. So that will be an interesting thing to see as well. Are they breaking things that are just too overpowered? Or are they turning the game into a slog because they're not giving you fun combos to find? So, again, like the concept, we see where things will go. Let's go ahead and hit confirm. I am going to go ahead here and click confirm. Let's go. Oh, yeah, seizure warning, I guess. Please take that into consideration when playing this. That's a long black screen. I don't have a mouse. I'm assuming the game has a crash. Oh, there we go.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile.
And if you're watching this, I assume you know some of the basics.
Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods.
I may turn that down a smidge.
By one force is humanity shielded from true darkness. The Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw.
The music sounds good. I think we're going to turn the voice volume down to like 80%.
Demon. For in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
Yeah, and I will be doing some adjusting here. Whoa. Oh, that delay. Alright. Shrine World Geheris.
Unidentified Astartes vessel. This is Captain Pirani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All Imperial vessels are to withdraw at once. Astartes vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed. Please acknowledge this warning and...
That's kind of quiet.
You've done all you can, Captain. Go, in the Emperor's light.
You cannot sail into this storm.
We do what we must. Farewell, Captain. Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure.
Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for long.
Dispatch the assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done.
So some movie scenes are going to be quiet, some are going to be loud. Alright, so I'll drop it down to 90, not 80, and we'll just go from there.
Here I stand. One unbreakable shield against the darkness.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
Yes, Space Marines and Warhammer 40k are bulky boys. They stand like 8 feet tall, I think. So, your Armor Valor protects your knight's health and regenerates at the beginning of their turn. That's good to know. That's actually rather interesting. The survivability isn't so much health, which isn't the worst, but it does sound like maybe armor might be a better stat to stack if it can be done for survivability. I have no idea how long these load screens are going to be. If they do run too long, I will make notes to hopefully edit them out. And if you are new to Warhammer 40k, feel free to ask questions. I am always happy to share nerddom with people. Oh, cool. Well, that's nice.
Palamedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this chaff. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breached the cathedral!
Yay! Alright. Hold on. I hit escape. There we go. Settings. General. So we keep the music volume at 100. I'll turn the master... I'll do a split.
Advancing.
I'll do this. And we'll call that good. Okay. Can't save. Great. So, WASD to pan to Cathedral. Move your cursor here and press to select the position. Press again to confirm the move. Oh, look! I think I can queue up moves. Interesting.
Ha! Deluded zealots.
Your Imperium shall burn!
Cowards and weaklings. Advancing into cover.
Okay, full cover reduces the damage from direct ranged attacks by 100%. So, full cover just negates damage. Gotcha.
Punish that craven fool.
Okay, characters gain 3 action points each turn. These action points can be used for movement, attacks, and abilities in any sequence. Select ranged attack. So, feel how... No. For all intents and purposes... Let me rephrase that. In the lore currently, as far as we are aware, he is vaguely aware of what is happening. Because I believe the current lore is his soul has left his, like... There's a portion of his soul in the body, but the vast majority of it has left to do Emperor-type things. So he is in no practical control. Actually, in the most current lore, his son, Robert Gilliam, has come back, one of the Primarchs, and he is in control of the Imperium, and is attempting to reform it. So they are pushing the story forward, which is a good thing. Oh, with 1. That's nice. Alright. Select range. So if I hit 1. So this must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I can select it. Yep. Confirm. Pretty much at this point. Part of him, remember, there is a greater part of him that has literally, for all intents and purposes, become a god of order. To deal 4 damage.
Face
Confirm.
the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. And 5 spaces per AP. Oh. Palamede Stormbolter has 0 ammunition remaining. Reload it now so they can continue to use it. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. Immune to autos when you reload. I'm not sure. Okay.
I will end that heretic.
Partial cover provides some damage against ranged attacks. Move Iolantes here. Okay. Range attack. So, he has... You know what would be nice? Something that tells me... Like, it looks like he has ranged cover from these guys. But some sort of indication on here, or on here, somewhere, would be appreciated.
Justice.
Oh!
Uther, dispense of that heretic with your blade.
Melee attacks can inflict devastating damage and effects in close combat. Close range. Alright, so... I can just select a target.
Grant them no quarter.
Yes, Commander. I am
Confirm.
the Emperor's Fury.
You're out of cover, Uther. Trust in the Aegis.
Aegis Shield provides bonus temporary armor for 1 turn. Yeah, ragdoll. Well, explosion ragdolls. Each point of armor absorbs 1 damage before hit points are lost. And Knight has permanent armor points. They're restored at the beginning of the turn. Alright, so there's permanent armor and regular armor. Alright.
Gods be with me!
Pathetic.
No! Die, Imperial Dog!
Pitiful.
So he did 2 damage. 1 for the armor, and 1 to get through it.
Wretch.
Come at me now!
Okay. Setting... Oh, there's Overwatch. Interesting.
Time stands against us. I will breach the cathedral.
Interesting.
Demons.
That was
I
cool.
will not be delayed by these weaklings.
Hazardous objects are identified with this icon. That icon? They can often be interacted with to your advantage. Select the pillar. Ooh, that's actually really good. So it looks like you are highly encouraged to use environmental objects for
Your
damage.
brother is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
Alright, so I'm going here.
By your command.
Deploy your
Yeah.
flame grenade, brother.
Ah, grenades.
We are hammer.
Wrath.
Deliver the Emperor's judgment, Uther.
Ooh, he got something back for that.
Advance and train your bolter on that doorway.
Okay. So that's 2 AP,
Unleash
1 attack,
blessed
1
ammunition
move.
The moment they are
A
exposed.
turn by setting an Overwatch zone. Set zone. Ooh, 30 arc. Interesting. Range 7. Targets acting in the zone will be shot up to your stored AP and ammo. Interesting. So if I start this at the end of a turn, and I have 3 ammo, 1 to set this, right? And 2 AP, he gets 2 shots. If I only have 1 ammo and 2 AP when I set it, he only gets 1 shot. Interesting. I'm not sure I like how small the arc is, but okay.
Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
At once, Commander.
Alright, so that took 2 AP because of how far he had to move. Maybe with better weapons, Overwatch might be worth it?
Only in death does duty end.
But it does look like, in order to Overwatch, they have to be out of cover. And I feel like a lot of times, I might want the cover. Adjacent enemies with melee weapons will automatically strike you if you move out of range. Alright. I wouldn't have done this. Alright. Q and E to rotate. Understood. Right, well, because the idea is they have regenerating armor. So, HP good, but I feel like a lot of their survivability is going to come down to how much armor we can stack, or using cover. Alright, Knights also have powerful abilities that can cost both AP and willpower to use. Alright. So, hit points, 10. But he's starting at 16. I mean, compare that to XCOM games, that's a lot. 12 willpower, 3 AP points, and melee attacks. Alright.
These soulless curs shall hinder us no longer.
Alright, it seems a bit awkward sometimes. Maybe because I rotated things around. Can we get them both? I think that's gonna get both. Ooh, flash? Yeah.
End that demon, Palamedes.
Engage it now.
Oh. Penalizes his AP. Okay. So pinned reduces your AP.
Curses!
First melee attack against it. Okay, so there's auto defenses. The Bloodletter has auto defense parry. If I select him,
I will end.
I wonder if there's a way to see that.
Cannot lose another battle, brother Iolanthus. Both demons must be destroyed.
Select edition confirmed, I guess. Oh, he got a crit. So we can either successful critical yes. Well, we'll find out. Successful critical strikes with melee attacks allow you to damage one of the enemy's target points for an advantage in combat. You can either disable a melee weapon, afflict in range, but they want me to stun.
Return to the jaws of your master.
You've stunned the Bloodletter. A stunned enemy will always be crit by your next attack, giving you easy access to precision targeting. So stuns are probably very powerful both ways. Stun someone and you can execute them. Execute them. The enemy's destroyed. All knights gain +1 AP. Alright, so already we're seeing a combo where AP is kind of our lifeblood to keep the machine going for offense and potentially defense. And the best way to get AP is execution. Gotcha. Many enemies are vulnerable to executions while stunned. Executing the enemy will give all of your knights +1 AP. Now all our knights get +1 AP. Palamedes has gained +1 AP from the execution. He immediately act again for devastating effects. Can enhance most attacks with psychic power for 1 will point. He started with 12. Got 3 to go. This is called a 4-strike for melee attacks and grant +1 damage.
Die, Wolfsborn!
Okay.
Excellent. I will move on ahead.
Okay. So, executions give AP. Oh, it's not letting me select him. I wonder if just kills give willpower.
There is not much time, brothers, but we must prepare.
Tab
for
to
the coming
switch.
battle. I can sense enemy reinforcements. Palamedes, resuscitate
Yes.
Uther, so you may both defend against them.
It looks like every time we kill an enemy, we get willpower. But the only way to get AP back, outside of other things for now, appears to be the executions. Good to know.
Take up defensive positions, Palamedes. The enemy reinforcements will be here soon. Your resolve is commendable, Uther. Join
Okay.
Palamedes in defense of the cathedral.
Knights recovered from being critically wounded will only have 50% max AP until the end of the mission. They can only recover once per battle. Gotcha. Okay.
Iolanthus, with me. There's a breach in the wall ahead. I will breach the inner sanctum.
Have a good night, Lady Muck. I hope so too. We'll find out together. Sleep well.
Very cool.
Futile! Millions of souls feed the flame! The threshold is passed! The warp emerges!
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Oh, he
Blood
did.
for the blood god! Skulls for the skull thrower!
I think Ericul was the boss of the original Chaos League. I'd have to dig into that. Or someone can correct me in the comments, one of the two.
To my side,
Okay.
Iolanthus.
Ray Knights in power armor can leap great distances, jump over the fissure simply by moving to the other side. Hold on, let me rotate around. Oh, look! I just noted down here, this will take 1. That's gonna take 2. Getting to here will take all 3 AP.
I will show you true wrath, demon.
Oh. Oh. I think they want me to attack him? A pop-up would have been nice, but okay.
Uther, we must protect the cathedral!
So let's get... Yeah, so he's full ammo. It'll take 1 AP to do this. So the most he can get is 2 shots. But look, see, look, they have to come out of cover to overwatch. So useful against melee targets, not so useful against range. Okay, so they ran out of ammo.
No, not while they yet stand.
So now they're gonna come into melee.
Our brothers have bought us precious time, Iolanthus. Flank that demon and fire at will.
Alright, so we're moving here. Oh, so he's... Okay. Oh, nope, we had one left. Oh, no, he only has 3 AP.
For the Emperor!
Right, so he...
You
Because of the
profane
armor.
this sacred place with your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
Really? I'm just gonna... Can I jump the fire? Oh, I don't think he's in power armor. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's in Terminator armor. So he can't jump. I guess here?
pathetic mortal! Weakling spawn of a false god!
I am the light that banishes darkness.
Your prayers
I am the hammer!
Got him. You won, but at what cost, sir?
You have beaten me for now, little knight! But the war I fight is eternal!
Analysis. Warp signatures fading.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report? Report! Where is the commander?
One survivor.
He died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the foulest blasphemy.
Yay! Pirate victory! We won! The Grey Knights are powerful genetically modified super soldiers called Resilient, which indicates how many critical wounds they can survive over the course of the campaign before their injuries require their remains to return to your home on Titan. As your knights rise in rank, okay, so I can only be critically wounded once per mission. In addition, I can only be... So it's once per mission. However, only X amount of times overall per playthrough, if I'm understanding that correctly. So it's once per mission no matter what, but, like, if I have a resilience of 2, I can only survive that essentially for 2 missions. Happens the 3rd time, I'm gone. If I have a resilience of 4, I can get critically wounded once on 4 missions, and then on the 5th time, boom, I'm gone. Gotcha. We're piecing this together. Absolutely gorgeous game, I'll give them that.
A long campaign, over at last.
A victory at the cost of the commander's life.
Alive, he was ever a faithful servant to the Emperor. A true hero.
He has no weapons. That's weird.
In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
End of watch.
Assertion. This ship remains in crisis. The Baleful Edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Ah, yes. That is why I have invited our guest.
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
Excuse me?
No one else suitable survived the campaign.
Falsehood. You also live.
My apologies, Acting Commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our knightly oaths. Our men and stores are severely diminished. Your task is to lead us for the voyage home. It is a simple duty, and once we return to Titan, I will put the future of your command to the chapter's Grand Masters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice I can.
Okay.
I will also support you with counsel and service. But remember, the Baleful Edict is my chief concern. Be careful with this ship.
That is
We
true
sail for
Captors.
Titan on your word, Commander.
To Titan.
Strike Force Cyphos at your disposal.
With the fall of Commander... Oh, I'm gonna get aggravating. You have been promoted to Provisional Commander of the Baleful Edict for a journey back to Titan. It should be a simple duty, but you will need to manage our limited resources to respond to any threats we encounter along the way. Strike Force Cyphos is at your disposal.
Commander, could you please join me in the Strategium?
Loon corruption level.
One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deed.
Alright, so here's the barracks. Okay. Justicar, Apothecary, Purgator, Justicar, Interceptor. So we've got 2 Purgators. Interesting. I'm guessing we want at least 2 of each. 2 Justicars, so another Interceptor and another Apothecary. Not the worst idea.
Brother Ulrich is a talented Justicar. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field.
Okay.
With every promotion, your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Okay. So choose 2 abilities. There is an achievement for getting every skill on a single knight. So it is possible. I'm going to assume we're not going to do that. So what is our skills? This is... Hold on. +1 armor with the Aegis Shield ability. This knight gains +1 rank at 369. Oh no! So that's how they're doing it. Or is that unique to him? Devoted Practitioner. So at rank 3, he'll get 3 ability points from now on. 6 is 4, 9 is 5. But each time, it takes him... So after rank 3, he's only earning 75% of the XP. After rank 5, he's only earning... Sorry, after rank 6, he's only earning 50. And at rank 9, he's only earning 25. So... This is... So does he already have... Hold on. Okay, so this is already acquired. So this is... +1 Cybolt damage. Can now equip Terminator armor. +2 max willpower. +4 health, which leads into... Honor the Chapter. They gain +1 willpower. Sorry. Want +1 AP. How do we get the upgrades? Oh! These are upgrades for this ability. Oh, interesting. So this will unlock Hammerhand Discipline. Guaranteed crit. This gives us +2 max willpower. This will upgrade Hammerhand for +1 damage. So essentially he'll be doing... I don't know if they gain a damage bonus to crit. Right? Or... upgrade the Hammerhand to... bleed for 2 turns, so they suffer 2 damage per turn. But it costs an extra willpower to get that. Okay. Interesting. This is... Activate to gain 3 armor for 1 turn. Now, +1 armor. +3 armor. +1 armor. So potentially... His Aegis Shield can give 2, 3, 6, 8 armor. Ooh, and this allows you to shuffle around the armor. That is interesting. Or we take Cybolt gains +1 damage, which leads into an extra 10% chance to crit. When the knight's ammo reaches 0, they have a 50% chance to reload for free. +2 crit damage. And now, I don't know how good this is. Right, and then there's corner ones. Gains 1 area. Warp charge. Okay, this leads to provoke. So there is some decision making here. This is what's gonna target a blast over area 2 at range 10. Afflict enraged. Afflict target will attempt to melee attack the source of the infliction. Okay. Activate to afflict crazed instead of enraged. Afflict with... Oh, so we can cause confusion. And this leads to rend the unclean. There is knockback, but no stun. Interesting. Plus 1 blast here, so now it becomes 3. Now it does the total of possibly 8 damage and more knockback. Interesting. So do you want to go... I think we have to go armor. +4 hit points. That honor the chapter. I think we're gonna go kind of tanky with this guy. So for now, just because this leads to Aegis Shield Discipline, we're gonna select this. And we're gonna select this. So this leads to +1 AP. Yeah. So we can get to Fortress. So it's going to take 2 levels to get to Fortress. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I think. So I'm looking at filling these out. And this leads to Force Strike. Crushing Charge. Plus health. +1 stun. Hobbled. -2 move speed. Yeah, I'm just not sure. For now, we'll focus on these. So, yes. Definitely pick up the ability, and I guess the Terminator armor?
Confirming this promotion will apply your ability choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank. Excellent. When you are finished, please join me at the star map. Our ship is in dire need of repair. We had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grand Masters. Issue the travel order to begin our return to Titan.
Oh, we're way over here. Alright. So, wait. Oh, click travel. Duh. And it just ticks. There we go. Neat. En route. En route? En route.
Baleful edict. In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
Oh.
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
This should be interesting. So, for those unaware, Inquisitors are exactly what you think. But more importantly, they control the Grey Knight. Like, if an Inquisitor shows up, assuming they're in good standing with the Imperium, and they tell a Grey Knight squad, no, you have to do this, the Grey Knights just go, you got it, we have to do it.
Emperor, I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The Tech Priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
That's Nurgle.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating. First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
Nurgle.
The Astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
So begins the adventure. Also,
corruption site detected.
Worlds afflicted with disease have some level of Nurgle corruption, but this is higher than anticipated. We should investigate this further. Interesting. Kill all enemies.
If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Low levels of warp corruption can lead to increasing amounts of unexplained phenomena and mutations, especially if a plague is involved. Let's make planetfall immediately commander. So this has light infestation, Toxus, and unknown minions of chaos.
Commander, it is our duty to support this Inquisitor, but we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grand Masters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Also, I will admit, females in Warhammer 40k suffer from the male gaze, and that there's no such thing as a non-sexy female in Warhammer 40k. Human-wise, yeah. So, commanders are due to support the Inquisitor. We should complete the task as swiftly as we can. The Grandmaster Tiding are waiting for our report. So, yeah. Again, I'm going to try to cut it so, like, you know what I mean? This is an episode, and then the mission itself is another episode, and then, you know, that sort of thing. Unless a mission's really quick, you know. So there's some... I'm gonna try to keep episodes close to an hour. We'll see. Can I save yet? Yes. Do I double click? Do I have to name it? Right, hold on. Save game. Empty. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna name this Stream 1. Okay, so this is the autosave. And then... Stream 2. Okay, now I get it. Start mission. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.